What's poppin', everybody? It's OnoKage. Welcome to What If Goku and Vegeta Train Naruto and Sasuke. Honestly, I do not know why I constantly struggles getting through that title. Maybe it's just too long. Well, anyway, this is part 7. It is a 6-part series so far. I'm going to have another part coming soon. So if you don't want to be caught off the loop because a lot has changed from the original Naruto, please go back, check the playlist. I made sure that everything is there. But enough of that and prefacing this. Let's get into the story and add some new details. Heart so cold, I think I'm done with ice.
Brr.
Said I leave her, she gon' die. Well, bitch, you done with life.
Okay.
Got a shorty, called me Patty, and she hella right. Freeze, walk up in the club, I got your chicken tice. Got my ice and my peace, you know I'm walking nice. We just finished with the Hyuga clash and Hinata's victory over Neji, and her exclaiming her goals as a kunoichi. Naruto sees Hinata's about to fall from countering Neji's blows. It must have taken a lot out of her. He rushes down in the blur, impressing everyone, especially Kakashi and Hiruzen. He looks more and more like his father each day, they think to themselves. Naruto's behind Hinata to catch her shoulders. She looks up and sees that Naruto's holding her, and Haku snickers to himself. My, Naruto, how bold. Naruto just smiles at Hinata and says, "You're so awesome." She blushes, but smiles, and seeing her, Naruto starts to feel embarrassed and stumble over his words. Can you walk, or are you going to the infirmary? Hinata groans. In the infirmary. I fought Neji, and he got a good hit on me. And no telling how much eternal damage that did. She coughs up a little blood. Naruto picks up Hinata in a reminiscent way of Minato and Kushina. Hinata can't believe what's happening right now. She just stares into space as Naruto turns to Lee. Hey, I'll be right back to watch your match. I promise. Believe it. Lee smiles. You'd better be, Naruto. Naruto then takes off with Hinata in his arms. In a blink of an eye, they're at the infirmary. Naruto lays Hinata gently on the bed and asks will she be okay. She nods. Okay. I'll tell you how Lee's match goes. She smiles, about to pass out, and Naruto takes off through the window. As the breeze hits her face, she thinks to herself how safe she felt in his arms. Naruto returns as Lee's awesome match is about to begin. It goes completely the same, but it's Goku, Guy, and Naruto who ward off Gaara's killing attack to Lee. As Lee stands unconsciously, Guy hugs his student. Goku puts his hand on Guy's shoulder. Hey, I don't have many left, but I want to give him one. He hands Guy a senzu bean. What's this? A bean that heals all wounds. It'll help him. Have him eat it. He gives Guy this bean. He gives Lee the bean. His wounds close almost instantly, and his bones reset, and he feels revitalized, much to Gaara and Orochimaru's surprise. Who is this man in orange? And what was that item? He instantly healed him. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Much has happened in my absence of the leaf. Almost makes me regretful. He looks over and sees Sasuke with the other strange man in armor. I think it's time to begin phase 1. Orochimaru awakens the snake he planted on Sasuke's clothing, and the snake begins to speak in Orochimaru's voice. Sasuke, this makes him look around. Don't raise suspicion. I have information to give you. Sasuke annoyedly retorts. I don't need anything from you, creep. Oh, but I think you do. I know where Itachi is, and I can help you track him. This shocks Sasuke. What did you say, snake? Yes. But if you want information, I need something from you first. You're lying. Orochimaru laughs. So, you need proof. Is that it, my darling Sasuke? Very well. If I tell you when Itachi appears in the village and you can't beat him, will you give me what I want? Sasuke calms down. What do you want, Snake? Orochimaru smiles. First, I want information. If you can't beat him, then I want to give you power to kill him. Sasuke responds. Well, first, I need to know you're good for your word. Where will Itachi be? Orochimaru laughs again. A month and a half from now, Itachi will arrive on the outskirts of Konoha. Why would he come back? Orochimaru has a sinister smile on his face. To kill the fox boy. Sasuke clenches his fist out of frustration. He then grabs the snake, which plants a double that hides deeper in Sasuke's clothing. The snake gets crushed in Sasuke's hand. Itachi, you're not taking anyone else. I'm going to stop you. Just you wait. The final match begins. Choji versus the sound cannon guy. I'm sorry, I could not find his name. Choji loses and they break for their month of training. Goku and Haku go visit Hinata in the hospital while Sasuke and Sakura go with Vegeta, but Sasuke is stopped by Kakashi. Sasuke, you only use your fire style, right? Sasuke nods. Well, you also have access to lightning style. Sasuke interrupts him. Well, I don't need it, Kakashi. I need to get stronger. Vegeta can make me stronger. Vegeta just watches as Kakashi shakes his head. Seeing the hatred in Sasuke's eyes is growing, reminding him of himself. I don't doubt that Vegeta-sensei is a great teacher, and your growth has been amazing. But at your level, you're still no match for me, let alone that special someone. Hearing that pisses Sasuke off. What the hell do you know, Kakashi? Calm down, Sasuke. Up till now, theoretically, you've only been fighting with one arm and one leg, when you could use two and expand your power. Sasuke scoffs. Fine. When do we start, Kakashi? Actually, I don't want you to slow down your training with Vegeta. So, for times being, when you would be when you'd be doing your missions with me, we'll train. Then you move to Vegeta. This should build your stamina. And at the rate you've been growing, you'll learn my jutsu in no time. Sasuke nods eagerly, and Kakashi smiles while thinking to himself. His hatred grew. What happened in that forest? Sasuke. He keeps this to himself and adds, Can't lie, I'm really starting to take a liking to you kids. You've inspired me to train harder than before. So, with that in mind, Sasuke, throughout this month, you're going to want to die. Sasuke, knowing he'll need this power, clenches his fist. Meanwhile, Naruto, Goku, and Haku are in the hospital with Hinata, who's doing fine and will be up in a few days. Naruto and Hinata and Haku are talking about training. Goku is dozing off when he suddenly wakes up as Lord Third, Hisashi, and Hinabi Hyuga enter the room. Once they do, silence fills that room. Hinata breaks it. Father, why are you here? She's cut off by Hisashi. I heard from the assistant that you beat Neji. Naruto, hearing that, gets excited. He puts on a big smile. Yeah, you should have seen her. The whole time Neji was on the back foot. Hinata was so awesome, I couldn't take my eyes off her. He suddenly stops himself, feeling insanely embarrassed. He lets out a nervous chuckle, making Haku smile and Hinata blush. And surprising Hinabi. She thinks to herself, so this is the boy Hinata watches. He really cares for her. She watches the two, but Hisashi looks at Naruto with a face full of disgust. Hiruzen, why is the demon child here? Naruto looks toward the ground in frustration. Haku comforts his friend, while Hinata's face is filled with anger. Why? Hisashi raises an eyebrow. Father, why are you so cruel? He has a name and it's Naruto, and he does nothing but his best for the village and those around him. Naruto raises his head and looks at Hinata, who's defending him. Why is she going so far from me? Tears gently fall from his face. Hinabi, seeing Naruto's visible confusion, walks over to him. Wow, she's actually standing up to father for you. She must really like you, dork, though I don't see why. Naruto's confused. Hinata likes me? But she always hides her face from me. I thought we only just now became friends, recently. She puts her hands up to his lips to shut him up. You're an idiot. She's a timid girl. And look at her. Now, telling dad off. Honestly, I think she might really love... She covers her mouth. Naruto's heart skips a beat. And he looks at Hinata like it was the first time he's seen her. He tunes back into Hinata's argument with her father. Father, you need to remove the side branch's curse seal. Hisashi stares. You're drunk off your recent success, daughter. To think you'd even attempt to order your father. Child, know your place. Hinata springs from the bed, Byakugan active. If you won't, I will, father. See, Hinata's determination makes him pause for a second. Is this the same child who couldn't defeat her younger sister? He then looks at Naruto. And what impact has this boy had on my daughter? Lord Third clears his throat and puts his hands on Naruto's shoulder. This boy is Naruto. And this man back here, acknowledging Goku, who's visibly proud of Hinata breaking out of her shell, has been Hinata's training partners. Hisashi is stunned. Then he respectfully bows at Goku. Thank you for watching, my daughter. Goku steps forward. The pleasure's all mine. She's a great student. And honestly, I was hoping to get some training in today. You're welcome to watch. Hiruzen speaks up. Actually, that's why I'm here. Naruto, your training regimen has changed. Please, do come in, Jiraiya. Lord Jiraiya appears in the middle of the room, to everyone's surprise, even Goku, who thinks to himself, I didn't even sense this guy. He must be strong. Jiraiya walks up to Naruto and thinks to himself, he's a spitting image of Minato. Hiruzen continues, during the day at 6 in the morning, you'll be training with Jiraiya. And in the evening around 4, you'll meet with Goku and continue your training with him. This will be your life for the next month. Jiraiya smiles as he points towards Naruto. I am Lord Jiraiya, the Holy Toad Sage. And the training will be grueling. You best prepare yourself. You got that runt. Jiraiya looks at Goku. This guy's energy is incredible. Is he a sage as well? Goku introduces himself. My name's Son Goku. And quick question for you. You want to fight? Jiraiya declines respectfully, saying another time. With this, the training arcs begin, and I need some fucking water. Sasuke learned Chidori in 3 days. He showed Kakashi a bit about Ki, and Kakashi mastered the basics in a few hours. Then began to demonstrate new applications to the lightning style, and fire style, as well as developing Sasuke's Sharingan to withstand Genjutsu and cast it as well. Sasuke gained his 3 Tomo, and Vegeta and Sakura, and from Vegeta and Sakura, Sasuke has grown leaps and bounds in terms of strength and speed. Sasuke has even learned the Big Bang attack and is spending the early days of the tournament still training. Naruto already has good chakra control thanks to his amazing relationship with the Fox so far and his insane reserves. He learned the summoning jutsu in 5 days and a Rasengan in 18. But he still needs clones to form the Rasengan. And with Goku and Haku, Naruto's strength and speed has increased leaps and bounds to the point where Goku can teach him the instant transmission, which Naruto takes the full month to learn. He doesn't have a complete grasp over the technique yet, so it drains him. Even of his deep wells of chakra and ki. He needs more practice. While Naruto and Jiraiya are sparring, Naruto tells Jiraiya about his fight with Orochimaru. Hearing this, Jiraiya is concerned. He thinks to himself, if Naruto and Sasuke fought against him, it's likely Orochimaru is planning something after seeing their abnormal power. I should stay in the village. He'll be planning something soon. As he's finished thinking this, Naruto used a new application of the Rasengan that he made using ki. He calls it the Rasen Wave, sending a spiraling wave of energy, slicing and tearing everything in its path. Seeing this, Jiraiya gets excited. He makes a big ball giant Rasengan, canceling out Naruto's attack. Naruto, where did you learn that? Naruto smiles. Impressive, right? I got the idea from Goku Sensei's special attack, the Kamehameha wave. Jiraiya thinks to himself, interesting. That had a similar energy towards Senjutsu. I should talk with this Goku. So Jiraiya doesn't leave the village, and he stays and does research, trains with Goku, and waits for the impending attack from Orochimaru. During the training with Goku, Goku and Jiraiya talk. Jiraiya explains why he holds Genki or natural energy in his body, and he demonstrates the basic of Sage Jutsu to Goku. And Goku demonstrates the Spirit Ball. Jiraiya takes this application and makes the Genki Rasengan, or the Spirit Rasengan. And Goku learning to hold natural energy in his body, making him an imperfect, but something akin to a turtle sage. Hinata trains with Goku in the morning, so that she doesn't meet with Naruto and they don't see each other training. Her speed is ridiculous now, yet her power hasn't grown that much. But it's to her benefit. Too much power would disrupt her Gentle Fist style. With Goku's training, she has developed 2 new attacks of her own. While she uses her Gentle Fist, she adds her ki to strengthen her fingers and adds lightning release chakra. So if she could tag you, your body is stunned for an instant. For a normal fighter, this would be simply beneficial, but for a Hyuga, this is a broken technique. She calls it the 8 trigrams 64 static strikes. She also developed a technique called vortex rotation. She does the rotation, and as she spins so fast that she pulls you into the attack, making it the ultimate defense and an amazing attack as well. But afterwards, she leaves herself open. She trains with Hanabi and Neji in the afternoon to further develop her technique, as well as gaining the attention of her father. One day, before the exams, she confronts her father. She stands before him and kneels. "Father, I haven't changed my mind. The curse needs to be removed." Hisashi stands. "Lift your head, Hinata. This past month, seeing your growth up close, I realize your words weren't just hot air." Hinata's face lightens up. "Father, does that mean?" Hisashi puts his hand on his daughter's shoulder. "Yes. Bring Neji in here. He will be the arbiter of change for the Hyuga." End of chapter 7. I'm not gonna lie, thank you all for making it through that. I was a stuttering mess. I'm gonna edit all that out so you don't gotta deal with it. But godly, I stuttered so much. I thought the water would help. It did not. But I can speak. I can speak perfect English, I promise you. But on better news, I just gotta say, all of y'all are so amazing. The support I'm getting on the last videos and the views that are coming up, it really just feels nice, man. And as I've been doing lately, because I just want to give any recognition to any commenters I can, at least once a video, I want to thank Gilberto Lara. I hope I'm saying your name right, man. You have been like my personal motivational speaker. You have been putting in a lot of work to make me continue going this stuff. I really respect you, bro. So I hope everything in your life is going perfectly well and all that stuff. I also got a new dude, Billy Collins, that's actually thinking about helping me bring my characters to life. So again, I just really want to say thank you. It means the world that people actually care this much. So I do want to say that I do have the names for a few characters down now. I have the main character's name. I have the little brother, the mother, the father, and the best friend and the dog. I always just want to do a dog because dogs are awesome. I have my own little dog and she's a brat, but that's besides the point. What is the point? All you people are genuinely amazing, and I'm happy that you enjoy what I'm doing, and I'm happy that I can do something that you all enjoy. So, with that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe. Watch the king, OnoKage, out! Oh, wait, I forgot to do the snap. OnoKage, out!